Subscribe now.
All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king.
You cannot do a thing like this. How can you tell me that the crown prince of Okohia kingdom will go for a court marriage? What happened to our tradition and culture? Don't we have our culture anymore? What has come over you?
Dad, we are done with the marriage rites. We are done with everything. Why don't you allow me to do my own, what I want to do as a man?
Shut up, Henry. I said shut up! What has come over you? That was how you go about taking decisions about the company without even telling me.
Dad, I've been taking decisions since I took over the board management. Over 5 years now.
Henry, I made you chairman. I built that company from the scratch. You are supposed to revert back to me before taking any important decisions.
No, Dad, I don't agree to that. If you made me the chairman of the board, why don't you allow me to take a decision on my own than making me to look like one rubber stamp? Anyway, Dad, for your information, I've decided to do what I want to do over the marriage issue. That is what I am going to do. The court marriage. And that is it.
Can't do that. Henry, Dad, come back here. Henry!
Dad, what is it? What is it?
Dad!
Nurse, can I go in now and see my husband?
Your Majesty, you can't see him.
No, nurse, I won't touch him. I won't say anything. Let me just see him.
No, Your Majesty, you all can wait here till we are through. That's hospital policy.
Doctor, how is my husband? How is my husband, Doctor?
He's okay, Your Majesty. My prince, can I see you for a minute?
Henry.
We lost him. I'm sorry.
Henry. How is your father? How is that doing? What is the problem? What did he say? No. 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 Please wait. No.
Sada Mili amu evi n'anya.
Hey, hello, man. Honestly, hello, man. When I heard the news, I couldn't believe it. But coming down here, seeing your faces, it's obvious that it really happened. The great Igwe Bibi of Okonkwo here is no more.
Hey! A man of all time. Igwe Bibi. A man who was a man among men. Chiwele fife je. Odekwa konya bulu na na-eje onye eje. Indeed, he left us so soon. But what can we do? The gods know the best.
You're welcome, my friend. It's okay. Please do have a seat.
It's really so sad. Life is really unfair. I was in shock when I heard this. And to think that I saw your father just last week. And now he's gone.
It's really a painful thing for our family. Just like a dream.
I still can't believe this, honestly. I keep thinking, Otuakowade. Eh? Was he sick?
None that I know of. We'll surely miss him.
Yes, we will miss him. I'll even miss him more because your father was a good man. He's a good man. Anyway, we cannot question God. Huh? We just have to do what we can do as mortals.
Right.
Okay? It's time for you to take charge. You are his only son. Okay? Step up. Be a man. Okay? Step into your father's shoes. Bring the whole family together. And I know that your father will be proud of you wherever he is.
I will. Joe Ono has been very handy.
Good. I trust him. If you ever need me for anything at all, let me know.
It's okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thanks, man. Thanks.
I don't know how you feel. Accept my compliments. See?
Go well.
This is indeed a very trying period for us here in Okonkwo. But that notwithstanding, we have to comply with the tradition. There are some important things that must be provided before your father is buried.
All right.
First, you have to pay a royal visit to all the kings that make Ebo Irinabo and offer their josu. Fellow elders, I hope that is a tradition.
Well, you're on point.
I must also remind you that your father was a very great king. And we can't just bury him like an ordinary person. Going by our tradition, 7 human heads must be provided. And as the heir to the throne, you are the one to provide the 7 human heads before your father is buried.
What? I hope this is some kind of joke.
But it is our custom and tradition.
Come on. We are talking about human heads for crying out loud.
Yes.
Do you know what the law says about someone that commits murder? Do you know?
This is not about the law. This custom binds us as a people. Okonkwo have been known with this tradition for decades. It only maintains the leadership position of Eboneri Nabo.
Nonsense. This is nonsense. I've never heard about this draconic tradition in my life.
My prince, this secret has been known to the ruling families for decades. It helps to maintain our dominance, so it must be observed. The 7 human heads remains a prerequisite for the burial of your father. If that 7 hairs are not provided, your father will not be buried and you will not be crowned king.
What?
Unless you provide them.
What are you talking about?
My prince, on your bialada as a family, I'm not ready. Only Palonifa and a weapon when I'm making it young. Udobu I know my Abraham fan, only leave a man in the web looking. I am afraid we have just 7 days left.
7 days.
Yes, I said that, and I will make sure it's informed. That was what I was trying to explain to you before Is everything alright?
Mother, nothing is ever going to be alright. Can you imagine Ndichie requesting that I bury my father with 7 human heads? Taking another life?
Son, sit down. There's something I need to tell you. Please, sit down, son. It's our custom and tradition.
Mother.
You see, Harry, I was married into this custom. After I was married into this family, a year later, my father-in-law died. Your father, my husband, buried his own father through the same process, through the same custom and tradition. So you see, you have to calm down. I was married into it.
Mother.
Even you? Calm down.
Look, you are a Christian. Please, don't allow those old men subject you into soiling your hands.
I've made it clear today, and my mom too, that my own father is not going to be buried with anything, not even a fowl, and that is it.
Your mom wants you to do it?
Yes. She said my father did it. That I'm going to do it. She said that's the only way that I can ascend the throne. I don't care about the throne. If killing 7 innocent people is what qualifies me to sit on it, then I don't care.
Please don't do it. Please.
I will never do it. Never.
It's our long-standing tradition that has preserved our dynasty.
This is barbaric.
I mean, how can 7 human heads be killed just to bury the dead? It's not like the dead will appreciate the honor.
Watch your chances, my dear. The dead you're talking about is your late father-in-law, my husband. And I won't like to see you talk ill of my husband. I suggest we end this discussion here.
Mother!
Rose! What is it? Is everything alright?
It's a bit complicated. There's been a deliberation going on. 7 human heads is needed to bury your late father.
What?
Mother!
Is that true? It's our tradition. Your brother will have to provide 7 human heads to bury your father.
And you support that? My goodness, this is murder! Our hands will be filled with innocent blood. Mother, this is wrong. Our family will not partake in this evil.
If we don't partake in it, then get ready for you all to lose the throne of Okohia Kingdom, because I will never be part of this.
This is not true. This mother. My husband will not participate in this. He will not. Something has to be done concerning this.
All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king.
What? What? This is their age. Oh, come on. Come on. This is the kind of thing we used to hear, things that happened 20 years ago during the time of our great-grandfathers. This day and age. You're saying you should provide 7 heads to bury your father. My mother equally confirmed that. I will never steal any blood just for my father to be buried or for me to ascend the throne. What are you doing with 7 human heads? What are they resisting the mother? What's wrong? Look, James, you're my very good friend. I'm your best friend. I agree with you. Let's go for now. Okay? No matter what, you know me, I'm your best friend. I'll always be there for you. Let's go for now. Don't let these people turn you into something you're not. Let's go for now. That's all they want to do. It's wrong. On all levels. For no reason should anybody take human life. Let's go for now. I know your father. Your father was a very good man. And what if you see mother, man? That will never happen. Never. What about your mother? What's her position? My mother suggests that I agree to the requirements of India. She's worried that I'm at risk of losing the throne if I don't do it.
Well, you will not blame your mother. She's a woman, you know how women think. But one day, you are a man. Okay? Think like a man. Go chill. Let's talk one out. Stand your ground. Don't let people push you. Keep being something you're not. Let's talk one out. No matter what happens, always speak to me. I'm your best friend. I'll always guide you. Okay? Don't let them turn you into something you're not. Let's talk one out. It's wrong. You know what's going to say? I'd rather die than doing it. Go. I'll speak to some elders. See if there's anything that can be done about it.
All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king. All that we need is 7 heads to bury the king.
The tradition is top secret in this kingdom, and Prince Henry has to adhere to it.
Okay, is that the only criteria he has to meet for him to be crowned king?
That is the tradition.
What if he's not able to provide the 7 heads required?
There's no going back. The throne has to go to whoever is prepared to give us the 7 heads.
Tradition is strong, huh?
Nobody can.
I know my friend Prince Henry very well. I mean, we've been friends from childhood, you know. He's my best friend. His family is like my own family. I know him too well. Prince Henry cannot take human life. He does not have the capacity to provide 7 heads. Oh no. I will provide 14 human heads for the burial of the king.
14 human heads. Why?
Because I want to be king of Okohia kingdom.
How about the family? Did you see Chisom? I'm looking for her. Did she come to your house? No. She did not come. As you can see, I'm just coming back from the market. But don't worry. She's no longer a child. She will always return. She will find her way home. That's not the problem. You know how Igwe is there. And they are looking for 7 heads. Yes. People are not supposed to be going around carelessly this time. Huh? Do you know it's my in-law you're talking about? I know. I've not forgotten. No, 7 heads are needed. Please. Let me run around to look for my daughter before it's too late. Please.
Oh no, my prince. I tried to justify the directive of yours and other Ndiche. Is there no other way we can change this? I mean, there should be a way we can handle this. Maybe we can use money to atone for the human heads.
My prince. You see, what you are asking me to do is to find a way that I can turn you into a woman. And you know that is impossible. I am the Onowu and the custodian of tradition. I cannot mislead you or any other person. Okay? When I was appointed into this post, I promised to uphold the traditions of our people. So, my prince, I am appealing to you. Please, do this simple exercise so that your father and our king will be buried peacefully.
How do you expect me to have peace of mind, knowing fully well that I'm involved in taking human lives?
My prince, one thing I want you to understand is this. The throne of Okonkwo kingdom has never left your family. Your continued delay is a threat to the dynasty remaining in your family. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Oh, can't you see I'm never ready for this? Can't you see?
I understand. It's only in times of emergency that a strong man is known. Besides, my prince, time is no longer on our side. Time is no longer on our side.
Mom, I'm worried.
Why?
Nobody is saying anything concerning father's burial. What is happening? Henry seems so withdrawn. What is happening to him? Are they still insisting that he provides the 7 heads?
My dear, tradition can never be changed overnight. Your brother have to provide those 7 heads for your father to be buried.
Mom, what of if he refuses?
I will stand a chance to lose everything. We will lose the throne. You will stop being a princess, and he will stop being a prince. My hands are tied. I don't even know what to do.
What am I going to do now? But we have to do something. Something has to be done.
Maybe you have to go and talk to your brother. Just maybe he might decide to listen to you. Try and talk sense into him. Just try. Okay?
What are you doing concerning father's burial?
We've not agreed on anything yet.
You mean the part where you have to meet up with some certain traditional requirements? Henry, why not consider it?
Consider what?
Do not forget. Do not forget that father is a revered king of this kingdom. And he deserves a befitting burial. A lot lies in your shoulder now.
You don't have to remind me of that. They said I should provide 7 heads before he can be buried. But I can never smear my hand in blood. Never.
I try to be myself. It is why I sing this song. Oh, be a chill. Oh, be a chill. Oh, be a chill. I just wanna change my story. Oh, be a chill.
I heard everything you said. You sneaked behind my back to convince my husband to participate in that evil tradition.
Be mindful of your words, my dear. I don't have to sneak around to talk to my brother. And besides, you do not wish for him to lose his throne.
I thought you are civilized. Why are you supporting killing?
It is tradition, my dear. My own father was a custodian of this same tradition and law. And it is only natural for his own heir to follow in his royal footsteps. Good night, Rose.
I try to be myself. It is why I sing this song. Yeah. Oh, be a chulo. Oh, be a chulo. Oh, be a chulo. I just wanna change my story.
Subscribe now.